Now, I don't want to say anything. Because this is the first 20 seconds that says I'm live. And I don't want to ruin the mood by saying things. I don't know what I want to play today. I really don't. I didn't come in here with a plan. I just started streaming because I said I would. And I don't keep my promises. So that's why. Hello, Psychotastic. Hello. Hello. It's me. The man who hijacked a Reciteer stream, and I'd do it again. I won't hesitate. I'm doing good. I am alive. I just wish I didn't wake up at like 7 in the morning. There, okay. Oh, thank you, Heavy Main. That is actually really good information to know. What is happening for messages? What do you mean? They're coming through. All right. Thank you, Heavy Main. Have a good one. Oh, now they're doubling. Okay, let me fix this real quick. Fix that, and then let me open up Restream, the application. Ooh, crap. Okay, I have to log in real quick. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what to do for this. Sometimes this happens, but it's like one of the easier things I can actually fix. Okay. So what I do is I need to go to settings, embed in stream. Yeah, there's still double. No worry, I'll get that fixed quick. And then what we do then is this is what happens when I'm in. All right, we're gonna go one by one this time. There we go. Okay. That and then... Okay. We should be good now. Yes, it's only appearing once. And now I have the restream thing actually open. So I usually don't have it open for stream. It's usually something I don't worry about. There we go. Yep, one by one. Are you making like a... Well, in Twitch, you're making a descending ladder of those... What is this? Bees? Stinky glitch. Going from 1 to 3 to 4. It's like a staircase almost. Yes. What are we doing today? I don't know. We will do something. As much as I'd love to play RuneScape, I don't know if I could. I just don't know if I have the energy. Hmm. What is this actually set to? Please tell me this is not set to like. Okay, it's set to nothing. Good. Did I get bigger in my office? Yes, potentially, actually. There we go. There we go. Now I'm sitting properly in my chair. All right, let's see. What to do today? Maybe just end stream right here. That was the stream. Thanks for coming, everybody. uh, let's see. You know what we could do? I'm feeling a little cheeky right now. How the hell would you think it said racist? uh, let's see. There we go. I'm not on controller. I'd rather be on controller for this one. Yeah, I'll just claim all of this. And I will switch to controller. Even though it has been a while since I've done this. Okay. I almost want X to be dodge. Let's see. So as people know, why do you think her thighs? Let's see. Sweat. So I don't know. Yeah, as would most adventuring parties. Don't worry, Pivot. You'll always find a reason to cry. You and Coroner. Meanwhile, I've been a good boy, and I've been saving. That's 100 pulls right there, and I have 40 still in the bank. Oh, and what's that? Because of the live stream today, there's 300 Primo Gems you can get by redeeming codes that they gave from their little live stream they did today to announce 2.0. Pip, you still have 11 days. Also, you should have been doing your dailies. See, Second Head, I'm willing to feel for you. I know you do your dailies. I'm willing to feel for you. Pivot and Corner, no. Next time they want someone, they're getting no sympathy from me. They're not getting my encouragements. Unless they've actually put in the effort. So start doing your dailies. And don't say, but I am doing my dailies. You only started like a week ago, Pivot. I'm sorry to be so heated. I don't mean to be. You hate children. Alright, Pivot, that's great. Where is this coming from? Are you just trying to change the topic so I don't yell at you anymore? Or are you saying you are the child? Thus implying you hate yourself for what you did to yourself. What is right bumper does nothing. Ooh, but I can't sprint with this. That's nice. Alright. Oh, this is the Elon Musk quest, isn't it? Where I have to actually read which one's the bad words and which one's the good words. Yeah, it's the Elon Musk quest. Why do I keep hitting X? Okay, that's the pickup item. Why do I keep hitting X? Okay. Alright. What we're gonna do... Where's the paper? Right here. Alright, which one do we not say? Yayiko? Nini Zidu. So Yaika, Nini Zudu. Alright. Okay. There we go. That's that quest done. Can't wait for the next patch. Hopefully they'll continue. Fuck. I didn't mean to, Elon Musk. They do be dancing. I almost want to change where my elemental burst is on controller. At the same time, it doesn't matter. Okay, what else do we got? Wait, are they actually? Oh, I think most of the time I do data commissions, they're usually in the same country. Usually, like all of my quests will be in Mondstadt, or all of them will be in Leeway. That's nice. All right. Uh, don't care. Just tell me where I go. There? Yeah, we'll just use that teleport then. Yes. Apparently, in 11 days, Kamisato Ayako will actually come out. After all these months, she will finally come out. And I am ready for her. I don't expect her to pull her until like the 180 points. Or what's the halfway? Is it 90 or is it 80? Yes, after all these months, even after she was in the fucking beta test, she'll finally come out to everyone. Well, not to everyone, just people who act. She'll be in the game, but she won't be for everyone.
As you wish. Rain outlines your witness power, huh?
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Oh, he died. I'm just glad she's finally coming out. I'm just saying. You still have 11 days, Psychotastic. And remember, the live stream gave out codes to get another 300 Primo Gems. Bastard. Like the 300 Primo Gems you saw me get from my mail, they're from the codes I just redeemed before stream. Yeah, go look for them. I know there was a website I used for a bit that had all of the codes that's ever been released. Of course, most of them aren't going to be good now, but it isn't. They did show all of them regardless. So yes, Kame Saito Ayaka is finally coming out. I already have the set I want for her. And they are releasing new sets from what they showed from the live stream, but I'm not interested in them. One of them could be good on like Mona. One of them looks like it would be really good on Mona, actually. Like she'll have a set that's like mainly for her. And like I guess it's a set that anyone could use that really relies on energy recharge. And this is from the live stream, by the way. This has all been confirmed. So no leaks here. Unless everything on that live stream from the official source was just them leaking and it actually wasn't coming from the higher ups. But that'd be a weird fucking scenario. Yeah. So what is it? One of the sets gives 18% attack for 2-piece, And then for the 4-piece set, if you have 15 or more energy when you cast an elemental burst, I believe? No, elemental skill. You'll lose 15 energy, but you'll get 50% bonus damage to charge attacks, normal attacks, and I believe plunging attacks as well. So that could be really good for someone like Zhao.
Moments of birth. Look at you. Oh, I must leave. As a good night should.
Yeah, 2 new sets coming out. They look pretty good. One of them I see working just really well for Mona in general. But because I am someone who never does the meta, really? Like, what do I have for Noelle, actually? What is her set? Nope, that's events. I need to do dodgeball at some point. Noelle, what is your set? Ah, yes, yours is Gladiators, because a lot of people try to argue your charge attacks are really good, but not really. Like, I'd rather just have the ability to dodge. And yeah, for ult, you can do, like... Let's see. Yeah, I'd just rather stick with this. Do a quick dodge. Just keep going with the combo. I wonder how many hits she does during that spin attack motion. Yeah, I'd rather just prefer to do the normal hit combos. I do need to level this up at some point, so she deals even more damage. Because Noelle is amazing. Let's see, what artifact sets do I have on people? This one is just because I lack crit. And I hate that I lack crit, but it's just the way it goes. Actually... what was her stats overall? 64 crit. So if I was able to make up at least 15 on those 2 artifact sets with... because elemental mastery wouldn't be bad on this, actually. But that just has crit damage, though. Critical damage I don't care about, as long as I have 140 on this, honestly. So I could switch it out for something like this. I just hope that the last... no, this went a lot to HP. Do I have a better one? That's actually decent enough. That could work if it goes into something nice. Yeah, as long as I make up 15 crit between these 2 pieces, it can be whatever. So yeah, as long as I get another 12 somehow. And then this I could just sort by... Ooh, Jin got screwed on that one. This could be good. So I only have really 2 options for electro goblets. And then this one would need to be... because her having elemental mastery, I mainly use her for her bird at this point instead of the main DPS. And the reason I have the bow that I do is because it just gives crit rate. So yeah, her stats are low. Yeah, she only has 1200 attack, which is not good at all.
Universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrt.
Let's see. Ah, yes. The most unmeta set I've put on Hu Tao. I love this one. I just wish this works. She is great at boss killing, but against grunts, it's not the best. But man, when it works, it works. What are your overall stats? Not good enough energy recharge, I'll tell you that much. But yeah. So if you want to know why this one's... So a lot of people are like... They don't recommend this one. I love it because her elemental skill, Guide to Afterlife, it lasts for 9 seconds, but it's on a 16-second cooldown. And the idea is that, like, you play her for these 9 seconds, and then you have 12% crit rate up for 8 seconds on other characters. So as soon as this ends, everyone in your team gets this. But I don't play like that. So the team setup I had was this. In fact, let me show you too. I'm pretty sure I've shown it to you guys at some point, but just in case some of you forgotten. No, well, it doesn't matter if she loses HP right now, actually. She have everything on that she needs to. If anything, she needs more crit rate. Or crit damage, actually. So I can get rid of... Ooh, yeah, this one can be removed for something else, actually. Like, I could switch for this. Yeah, like, this would actually be better for me, because it has a lot of health. I do not have many Pyro Cups. Wow. But yeah, this right here would be... no, I need it. No. This is the problem. What does Clea have on right now? What are her things looking like? I think she's in the same... No, she has low crit rate. That's right. She needs more crit rate. So actually, the switch might not be bad for her, actually. No. Wait, no, I can switch it. So she's almost at a... Oh, yeah, and she gets more attack. Yeah. So she got attack with this. What does she give up, though? And she has a lot more defense. That's what... yeah, that's the problem with this cup, is that there's so much defense. But if there's ever a unit released that's a fire unit that uses defense, she'll benefit from it. So she's at 776. Let's just back actually see what happens. What is she at now? That's a decent chunk. I'd have to check how much of a difference 100 defense makes. But Clee is actually squishy. Yeah, I know. Has more crit rate, which I love because I want her to crit more often. So if she had 9 more crit, she'd be at like a golden ratio apparently. So it's like if you have 10 crit, you want 20 crit damage or whatever. It's like the idea is like whatever you have for crit rate, you want double that for damage. So if you have 90 crit rate, you want 190 or 180 crit damage. She also has 83 pyro damage because peace was never an option. I can get another 3 crit rate, I think, out of this. But let's see Hu Tao's stats now. What is she at? Oh, yeah, she's at... Oh, she is almost on perfect margins. And I think her health went up even more because of that. She got an extra 8. Yup. And remember, her main damage comes from the E, and the E takes into account how much HP you have. Yeah, that was actually a really good piece for a lot of HP, a lot of crit damage. This one, I wish didn't roll into defense so much. I wish it rolled into HP percentage, but now she just has 1,000. Do you have a lot of pieces that have defense on them, or are you just naturally bulky? No, you have a few defense percentages on your pieces. You're actually at decent margins. I just wish you crit more often, but we work with what we can get, honestly. Like this, I could switch out for something else. Like if I just had a Hydro piece that had both crit rate and crit damage. Which this one could go into, but that's not usually how it works in this game. Alright. I want a better piece of this, but honestly, my theoretical Ayaka needs it more. This could be better. This is actually a really good piece, especially for him. It has everything he wants: energy, recharge, attack, critical rate, and critical damage. Because he's at 192, so essentially he's almost at like twice the rate he'd normally get of energy. And also he's at 81 hydro damage bonus. Max constellation. Hello, Heavy Main. Welcome back from that other place then. Alright, but let's see who Tao Killaboss compared to the other team. So we'll go to Child. Because why not bully him a bit? Make him learn his place. Also started the sniffling. I am allergic to cat. For the last couple days it's been a little not harder, it's just I'm actually getting sniffles. Alright, now I have to remember to fight.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Fourth time, you've made some progress.
Yeah, you bet your sweet ass I am, Maxwell.
Let's spark things. Wings of dark. Rain outlines your fate.
So that was actually probably a bad time to use any effect, really. There we go, that's how I skip. Alright, no, you can't give me that shit. It's been like a good month or two since I played it on stream. No, 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 no.
By royal decree. Witness the power of quit it.
Alright, fuck you, child. I think it's been a while. Alright. I'm checking my own YouTube. Alright, we're going to my channel, going to videos.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
The last time I said Genshin Impact for a stream, it was a month ago. I'm going to check the exact date of this stream. May 13th. It's been almost 2 months.
Bathe in sunlight.
A grind streamer, some would say, with the amount of RuneScape I play, yeah. Yeah, no. It's been over a month.
Toodaloo.
So get off my fucking case! Also, I should probably turn up the audio for this. And also, I do need to claim the reward from him. I want details. Trash piece. I'm glad we played this game. But yeah. That was Hu Tao doing things. And I don't think it's a fair comparison for the next team I'm about to do. Because I'm pretty sure Child resists it. But the other team is this one. This is the team I use when it's a boss. This is the team I use for everything else.
State your business here.
State your business. You have a permit to be on here, stranger. Thank you. I only needed like 2 actually. So yeah, this is the other team I use. And as you can see, I'm performing optimal movements. I'm rotating at just the right speed. Ah, fuck off. I don't need this right now. Alright. So yeah, this isn't going to be a fair fight because I'm using an element that Child is probably really resistant to. But I don't care, it works. Also, I forgot to turn up the audio of the game
This
itself.
opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Poor timing. Not
Got
bad,
lucky that
not
time.
bad. Guess I should take a more
Don't
sip.
blink.
Has your luck run out?
Right.
Ah, she actually died.
A minor setback.
That's like the first that's happened when I fought Child.
Got you.
Oh well. Old reliable. Ah, you... There we go. Okay. Sometimes it just does not want to register that I'm telling it to fucking skip.
Odds revealed. Witness the path rain outlines your fate. Don't blink. Midnight fantastic.
Oh, Child, you little bitch.
Ring cutter. Speed.
Oh. Man, I sure am glad I'm struggling right now. Nope, you die.
Sleep as a good night should.
I don't care about your whale. As you can see, Noel's the one who usually handles things at the end. So first 2 phases I have Kuching, like just with all the elemental reactions of Electrocharge. And the last one I just use Zing Shui's Sword Burst because it will be up by that point. And I just use Noel's Burst. Yeah, the cleaner run definitely went to Hu Tao, but that's because I'm pretty sure she wasn't like negative. she wasn't like getting negatives for the elemental bonuses or whatever. Yeah, reason why people don't like the one reason I can see them not wanting to do this is because electro charge knocks back enemies, and then like higher level content, you're mainly fighting waves of enemies, and you try to kill them as quickly as you can. But this group will knock them back. Oh yeah, and then I also did this for. This actually goes Zing Shui.
Chivalry will never die.
Notice how Zing Shui and Fischl are like mainstays in most parties. The only time Zing Shui is not in the party is when I'm going against enemies that are water. And I would like it if Albedo was the replacement for him. But a lot of places I've noticed just don't accept Albedo's flower. Or like they get destroyed a little too quickly. What is the HP of this thing? Of course magic is still OP in Dark Souls 2. It's Dark Souls. Yeah. I would prefer it if Albedo's thing could work more places, but there's this. If they spawn into a boss, they get destroyed sometimes. And if a boss has too many area attacks, he gets destroyed too quickly.
Understood.
So yeah, the only other replacement I can think for him would be Mona. And I did some testing and actually found it interesting. This is the artifact I gave her. So here's the 4-piece effect. This is the one you really need to know. When an elemental skill hits an opponent, the target of the attack of all party members is increased by 20%, and their shield's strength is increased by 30% for 3 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds. This effect can be triggered even when the character who is using this artifact set is not in the field. So how does this work for Mona? That thing does damage over time. So like you see those little like swirls that happen? So not only will it taunt the enemy, it doesn't have health like Amber's bunny thing. It will just stay there. And it'll usually stay... So usually you'll have the buff for the whole cooldown of the skill. Yeah, I don't really plan on using Mona. But I do want to have her always just ready, just in case. Especially if I use someone like, So if I wanted to one-kill something, I just put her in. I'd give her the Thrilling Tales of a Dragon Slayer, switch over to Hu Tao. No, because she doesn't need HP. It doesn't matter. Just Mona to Hu Tao, and things die. That would probably be this combo, actually.
It is as the stars foretold.
Give me a second to try something. Because I actually haven't tried this yet. Let's increase Hu Tao's experience. Also, Maxwell, hello, welcome. I didn't mean to come off too confrontational. Just know you fucked up. Because it's been more than a month.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. quick to flee.
Time to go.
Not bad, not bad.
So,
You've got
okay. So this will be good when we try it against his last form. Right now,
Try not to enjoy this.
we're just gonna worry about trying to kill him.
Shadows of fate.
So we got energy for that. Okay, now I just need to get so Mona has the energy she needs.
Let me scry.
Oh, she. Okay. Yeah, she's way too flimsy right now. I don't have her built nearly enough for this. I just barely dodged that. Holy crap.
Delve into destiny.
Oh, there's a thunderstorm going on outside right now. Didn't realize.
Oz, reveal that.
So then I'm gonna need to try this fight again. Oh, child, you think you're so clever?
Let me scry.
I remember there was a time where you could be on the edge of the screen and that whale would still hit you. Like, you'd be on its flank, but nah, you would just actually just die. Yep, I'm actually gonna leave the domain. And he still kept hitting her after that. Bullshit. Okay. So let's build... I bet Rikku thinks he's funny. Oh. I bet Rikku thinks he's funny. Okay. I read that as psychotastic. Like, I immediately replaced the U of the I. But no, it's just Pivot. It's just Pivot trying to be a little shit. I can't believe Pivot's trying to steal Psychotastic's thing. Honestly, I'm appalled. I can't believe he would do this shit. Can't even be himself on chat anymore. Has to be someone else. Alright, I need some people to beat up. It is great that it's Friday. I'm happy for you, Pivot. Oh, there's other things I have to activate for this. Okay, whatever. It's just another Monday. Don't say that to Pivot. He'll start crying. Every day is Monday. I hate Mondays.
Shadows of fate.
No, don't hit me.
Let me scry.
Okay, we're good. Now we're gonna leave Mona until Child's last form. We're gonna try to leave Hu Tao's ability until Child's last form. Start off official. Set down the bird. Go to Hu Tao, just do a whole bunch of damage. Get through the first two phases as quickly as you can. And then we're just going to annihilate
This opportunity is quite hard to
child.
come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. You've made some progress.
Alright, heal her up just a bit. If we can. Yeah. Okay, she's gonna heal over time now.
Wings of darkness.
No use holding back there.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Okay. Okay. Make sure he doesn't teleport.
Decided by destiny. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Nope. Didn't work out how I wanted to. I think Hu Tao using her burst right next to him, may have ruined that. Because she only did 55,000. I know she can do more than that.
Odds revealed.
Yeah. So I need to do the burst away from him, or elemental skill away from him, and then burst. Okay. Or I could just find a big thing and hit him. Let me find a Rune Guardian, actually. Let me just do that. Okay, confirm. Statue Blessing. Yeah, it probably would be easier just to find a big thing and just start hitting it. So just let me charge energy first. Who can I beat up real quick? That's nearby. There you are. Yeah, we'll go here. Also, Pivot, what's wrong with you? Why are you looking down on us, huh? What happened?
Delves into destiny. Leave my space. Let me scribe.
Get out of there. Get out of there, Mona.
Destiny cannot be denied.
It could have been if you just actually ran. Just thinking how illogical I am. That's great, Pivot.
Shadows of.
Good for you, sweetie.
Delves into destiny.
Okay, I know who we're going to go beat up. It's someone who's really easy to set up on. It's just, I wish they gave us like a training room where like we could just had something to beat up. Where like you had a small enemy, like just a dummy. Just give us a dummy that like had different properties, you know, of like a small enemy, a medium enemy, and then like a large enemy. Like I wish they'd give us that. So I can see, oh, this, and then like let us change the resistances on the enemies. Like I'd like that. I would really appreciate that. So we're gonna go to this room guardian. We're gonna say hi, hello, how you doing? And this is one of those enemies that won't move away immediately. They take like you get so they'll start. So usually with room guardians when they're getting up, they have invincibility frames. But this one you can just start hitting immediately. Yeah, see? So now we're gonna do that. Hu Tao. Do that, and then do this. Only that much, really? Then again, the skill is only at level 1. Did expect a bit more, though. Alright, let's do... Oh, I have 130 energy. I thought I had a lot more than that. No, I already spent it because I did Child's thing. Alright, might as well do... Might as well do this boss. I don't like this boss. On.
May knowledge guide you.
Yeah, they'll have to. This team will have to work. Also, this is the motivated team. So team number 1 is Rikku. So as soon as she comes out, bam, first slot, first team. Let's eat food for this. Let's eat that. Let's eat sprinting food. And then... yeah, we'll do that as well. Just buff up Noelle's damage even more. Motivation. I'm motivated. Yeah. Just get to it. Let me fight. These buffs don't last forever, homeboy.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Yes.
Let me lead you.
Crumble.
Noelle, why don't you have your ult up already?
The enraged earth will not absolve you.
Special. Rain outlines your fate. By royal
You need more motivation, Dante.
Today, you witness your reckoning.
That's great. Let me do things.
As you wish.
witness the power of Gugwa. Time to clean up. Steady as.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Both my shields broke?
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not.
That's great. Let me do things. Ah.
Experience an eon of suffering.
My sword.
Hey, hit that tail.
Leave it all to me. As a dutiful maid would. Let me weave you a verse. Shadow Raven.
That's right.
I'm here. Shake and stir.
Dust.
Yeah, whatever.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter, know my sword. By royal I must.
Double shields, double the fun. Congrats, asshole. You just got destroyed. And you wasted my time. There was one reason you lost, God, and that's because you pissed me off. I said the line. Really thundering out there. That's nice. Okay. Ooh, I don't know if you heard this one. These little cutscenes. You know what? I'm gonna say it. At least make it a quick time event. At least let me feel like I'm doing something. Just like Shaq, you freeze your opponents before you disintegrate them to ash. Yep. So I hate Storm Terror. I think he's just kind of a waste of time. I'd much rather fight the wolf, who arguably would eat up more of your time because of his little I'm gonna run around the arena gimmick that he does every time. The only thing that was interesting with the kid is that they were by that tree ever since the launch of the game, and they were hinting that he was gonna come back. And, like, you could talk to them and, like, you wouldn't understand what was going on. Like, I remember when Pivot brought that up. It was like, yeah, this kid is talking about, like, the ancient god that Zhongli had to seal away. It's like that kid's been around that tree that you find him since the beginning. How do I want to kill this boss? You know, if they gave us a... Okay. Hello, Ink Smile. Welcome. Welcome back. It's been a while. But welcome, partner.
I'll catch up.
There's a snake in my boot. I keep wanting to hit X to attack. What game have I played recently that makes you want to hit that for that? I wonder if my power will die at some points.
I'll catch up.
That'd be interesting. Alright. What team do we want to use to kill the big bad wolf?
Steady as stone.
So we have options. I can use Old Reliable. I can use Glass Cannon Extraordinaire.
May knowledge guide you.
Yay. Anything that's not wind or ice. Oh no, spin move?
Try not to enjoy them. Odds revealed by...
Oh no, another spin move?
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. That's right, you run away. I'll be waiting for your ass to come back here. Dodged it. Dodged it. Oh, Wolf, you want to touch this, but you can. He doesn't learn. After all these weeks of me just winning, he hasn't learned. You'd think they'd learn, but they just don't with the Rikku man. But Rikku, that's because you're using a 5-star. That's the only reason you're winning. I introduce you to the 4-star power squad. As soon as he comes back up, we're beating him up with Noelle. And we're not gonna hear any lip about it. I think all of them have... Yeah, this team right here just has nothing but 4-star. And hell, I could do it so... Details. Yeah, I don't need this weapon on there. I could just go to the actual best weapon in the game for her, which is White Blind. But you know what? I will. No, we actually want Noelle on the team. Waterboy, get back on the team.
May knowledge guide you.
You son of a bitch. Get to your proper post.
Justice.
This game you want to play, Waterboy? Yeah, fucking is.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
The 4-star power squad. All of these units here are amazing. We don't talk about Bennett, though, because I don't really fucking care about Bennett. When his design changes to look a little better, when I'll talk to him. But until then, no. I don't know why I'm acting like there's already some people who, like, only browse, like, the Reddit for Genshin already in here trying to give me lip about what I'm doing for a build. I don't know why I'm acting like that. I guess I'm just prepping myself for when their bullshittery comes my way. Because when Ica comes out, I'm going to stream this a lot. But I have to prepare myself first for their absolute bullshit. They're going to tell me my Hu Tao build is stupid. That, oh, you don't really use that because in the higher floors of a Spiral Abyss, that's not what you want to do. You're playing wrong. That's not how you build the character. You have to build them with one of the sets that kind of sucks for them anyways. But you do it because it's the way you're supposed to. Reddit here, you're doing things wrong. Yeah, pivot. Whatever. Why don't you go pwn someone on Reddit and then share the screenshot with us on the Discord? You think I'd forget that? He was worth using, but he just wasn't amazing. He wasn't too stellar. Of course, Zhongli pre-buff was worth using. It just didn't feel as satisfying. Let's see, what 5 stars do I have, actually? Of course you were, Pivot. You had other reasons to be satisfied. Let's see. Chi-Chi's, I think, the only 5-star I have that I've just been disappointed in entirely. Like, Zhongli is like, no, he has good utility. Mona is good. I just... The way she... I don't like... her mechanics, maybe one day. I'll actually try to learn, and then she'll be amazing to me. Right now, it's just like, eh. Klee has been amazing. I love her bombs. Traveler is good. I like the versatility. I just wish her constellations were a little more exciting. Geo Traveler's fun. Albedo is just a perfect set 'em and forget 'em, which I really appreciate. Because I kind of like, because I like having only one character I really, play as in a fight. So having Albedo just set his flower thing and just not having to put him on for 30 seconds is really nice to me. Hu Tao is just an amazing glass cannon. Also, I like her design. I do wish there's a few things changed, but overall I'm happy with it. Keqing. In all honesty, the way I typically play games, Keqing should be the character I absolutely adore. The problem is, it's just that her outfit from, like, I don't know why, it's always from the back I just don't like. Like, her outfit from the front looks great. I like it. But for some reason, I just can't handle looking at it from the backside. I don't know why. The Luke is fun because even though he does the same animation for when you do the extension of, like, elemental skill, normal attack, elemental skill, normal attack, it still feels satisfying to do it. Like, the only character I hate, absolutely hate that I have, is Chi-Chi. And here's the worst part. I've gotten her 3 times. Like, they need to change something about her. It just... I hate her. I hate Chi-Chi. Like, I try giving her a chance, but I just can't. I can't. Nice push-up counter. I know, we're at 0. We're gonna stay at 0. Yeah, no. I can't. I hate Chi-Chi. Please, Mihoyo, change her in some way. Also, give Keqing an outfit that I don't absolutely hate so I can absolutely love her like I should. Part of me wants to double down, actually, and just put Lisa instead of Noelle.
Here, let me help you.
Because one of the big reasons why you use Noelle, or Lisa, is... I've seen in my recommend... I think my brother watched it and I kind of saw on the side. Yeah, one of the big reasons why you use Lisa is this 15% down for 10 seconds once you use Lightning Rose. But the thing is, it's every time Lightning Rose hits. So it lasts for 15 seconds. So the most you'll have it last, that defense down, is 25 seconds. Or if you really wanted Keqing to do big numbers, put in Sucrose so you get that 4% down when you have the elemental set. Not elemental. Artifact set on her. Do I have it set? Yeah. I think the only reason she doesn't have this... No one has it on, so she could have it on right now, actually. Yeah, why not? Give her some crit rate, then. I don't think she has options, though. No, she really doesn't. So when she crits, it'll be amazing. Yeah, Heavy Man. I have not seen that yet. But, it has been in my recommended. So I guess because you brought it up, I'll look into it.
Ad Astra Abyss.
I mean, would the chefs really care? I guess the only thing that I'd be really upset about is how much bread, like, the person's throwing away. Like, instead of just, eating it like a normal person, they're like, no, we can't. We have it for the bread bowl. We don't need anything else. Then, does she have the book that slaps? Yes, she does. Yeah, I think I'll take a look after stream. Some point after stream. So I have to go pick up food, so yeah. Also, Rikku, why do you never get transcode? I don't know. Asking the wrong person, Pivot. Oh, you need a lot more of those butterflies. Alright, let me show you the wonders that Sucrose can do for you if you're doing any element. If you have a main element on your team, let me show you the wonders Sucrose can do for you. Yeah, there is a closer one I could just get to. No, wait. I've gone transcode before. I think... I'm pretty sure I've gone transcode before. Alright, we're gonna wait for the Stream Guardian to get up.
Speed of light.
So 2170 for a crit. Yeah, 2170. Who we're getting for crits. Now, let's do this. And then we're gonna swirl it.
Stand clear. Don't blink.
We're doing 600 more damage because of Iridescent set. So let's look at what the set does. Increases swirl damage by 6%. Decreases opponent's elemental resistance to the element infused in the swirl by 40% for 10 seconds. Oh, the video. What did I... Oh, yeah. Frost do kind of be bad, though. Yep. That one's a good one. They just opened the recommended. That's it. Also, I'm surprised you like him that much, Heavy Man. Yeah. So... Sucrose is amazing to have on any party. So yeah, if you have a main element you want to use, it fits my humor. I'm glad then. So yeah.
Witness the power. Incoming. Absorption test.
Let's actually try this on... No, I don't want to try to get... Child's kind of annoying to fight. He's, like, not hard, but it's just like, eh. Just takes time. Yeah, Heavy Man. One day, I'm not going to promise anytime soon, I'm just going to make a playlist of all the videos I've ever put in the description. And it's going to be in order, so, like, my first stream, whatever video I put in there is, like, the first video that pop up in the playlist. So yeah, if you have an element that's your favorite, just know the swirl won't work with Animo or Geo, but but if you like playing any of the other four, having an emo character on there will help your damage a lot. And Sucrose shouldn't be too bad of a get. But then again, this game has really weird of giving you 4 stars, so... Yeah, Sucrose, she's good. You could also put it on Amino Traveler. I mean, that's the easy one to do. And her E isn't that bad, actually. Yeah, she'll pull things in. She has increased energy recharge. Reduce damage when you use her E. Gust Surge, is that her... Yeah, that's her ult. Yeah, so she has a mini amino effect. So she could also work on a team that if you want to mainly focus on amino resistance. Because not only she'll reduce another element, she'll also reduce amino resistance for... It doesn't say how long, though. I wonder what the duration is. Oh, 6 seconds. Will it only be for those 6 seconds, though? That's kind of dumb, actually. And also, her wind talents are really weak. This one's just nice to have on most. Like, I think there's also a version of this on Geo. But this one's just kind of meh. I'm not too keen on it. Let me fix this up. Also, Pivot, best of luck to you getting, Kazuha.
There's no end to this.
Another test subject.
Nope, dead.
Let's spark things up. Shadow Raven! No, my sword! Ring cutter!
Oh, great. Could you slow? It's not on the map. I'm not gonna look for it. Okay, it's the highest peak. So it's probably right there then. Might as well just do this little mini quest. Yeah, it's right there. Actually, let's change out official for Lisa in the,
Here, let me help you.
I don't know who's more damage over time. I want to say official's gonna get the edge on that one. Hmm. I didn't have energy. Eat up. So while we wait at the base of the mountain, how are you guys doing? You guys doing good? I'm just here playing a video game. Doing some random quests, you know. Maybe I'll get some Primo Gems. Maybe I'll get like 60. That'd be nice. I'm just waiting for Ayaka. This is now officially the Ayaka waiting room. Even though Kaching really fits my playstyle. I'm vibing fine. I'm glad to hear that. Even if you don't know much about Genshin Impact. Your mage build in Dark Souls 2. Ah, yes. Oh, boy. Alright. Okay. Have I done the 3? Yes, I've done 3 bosses. Okay. What artifact set needs to be upgraded? Klee needs to still get some upgrades. Okay, let's get your flower all the way up then. I got 30 Primogems from that. Hell yeah. Okay. And how much resin do I have? So later on in the day, I can do 2 of this, and then just... Yeah, okay. Other than that, let's go test out this new Kaching build. This is essentially just revolving around Kaching. Also, it revolves around electro reactions, but don't you worry about that.
We can keep moving.
Oh, but that's a problem, is that Lisa really doesn't it's rough. It's a hard knock life. But I think I'll be able to do it. The good thing about having these 2 electro characters on the field is that I am guaranteed, because all the electro reactions will cause, I'm guaranteed a electro particle, which will help me get my ult faster, essentially. It can only happen once every 5 seconds, though, but it's still an orb. An orb gives a lot. Especially when it's designated elements to the designated character of that elements. And Kaching doesn't need energy recharge. If there's one substat I can get rid of her from her, it'd be energy recharge. Like, she does not need it at all. I think her ult's only 40. Yeah, it's only 40. It's ridiculous for the buff it also gives. Eight seconds. So that's... I don't like using her ult when I have Xing Shui, because Xing Shui's swords won't pop off. It's only during normal attacks. Thankfully, though, because of how everything works, you can still do charge attack spam. So you can do... Because your first hit will always be a normal attack. And there is an internal cooldown for Xing Shui's swords coming down.
Stand clear. Witness the power. Speed has left nowhere to hide.
Alright, now I'm going to go back. I'm going to let his HP recharge. And I'm going to go back, lay down Lisa's Lightning Rose. That's the only other problem. Oh, no, he might be able to... no, let's actually farm some energy from them real quick.
I know my sword.
We should be fine actually getting energy now. Yeah, we shouldn't be in trouble. Yeah. Maybe I should do super... Yeah. So do Lisa's thing. Hit them with the E. Hit them with, I want... This is a little weird, actually. What would be the optimal combo? What would be the optimal rotation? Also, I have to take into consideration the RNG that's on Sucrose's weapon. That gives me a chance to reset her cooldown on her E. Alright, we're just gonna do this.
Come a little
Bam,
closer.
bam.
Swirl, mark, absorption test. Stand clear. Rain outlines your. Let me weave you a bit. Don't blink with sword from shadow. Hey!
You know what? I think it actually swirled the wrong thing. I think it swirled the water instead of the thunder elements. I should have done a normal attack first. Both their energy isn't back yet. Who else can I bully? We can go. See, that's the problem. Most enemies I try to go against won't have enough health, and I don't want to go against bosses.
The sun is already out? Oh, okay. Just one last experiment, and then we can get some rest. Last one, I promise.
Sucrose, go the fuck to bed. I don't need to treat you like Pivot. Go to fuck to bed.
Animal test. Incoming. Absorption test. Speed of light. Animal test 6308.
You know what? Let's make sure this guy knows who's doing it. We're gonna go far enough away so he resets peacefully, and then I'm gonna terrorize him. What?
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have.
Oh, this is
saved
probably the
him
next main
this.
series quest.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you.
Paimon, you may be the elder god that sealed both of us. I don't know.
And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
See, this is the edgy answer. I'm just going, yeah, whatever.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Thank you. You know what? I'll thank you as a guide.
Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed... All
Yeah,
this
smokes
confusion,
10 packs a
it all
day.
started with her. Ooh, Paimon supports that idea.
Paimon, you
Just
might be
thought
that
it was
god.
so
Don't
satisfying.
support me.
Well, we've ruled out two gods so far. The Animo and Geo are... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. What? Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Lua Harbor. She's from Inazuma. Let's see what she has to say.
This should be main story. Yeah, chapter 2 prologue. Autumn wind, scarlet leaves. Alright, I'm glad I actually have that. I didn't realize that was the quest marker. Anyways, we're gonna go beat up a robot.
Let's spark things. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis animal test. 60. Absorption test. Ring cutter. Don't be
Oh yeah, I was doing... What was it? I think I was doing 200 or 300 extra damage because of Lisa's defense down. And it seems like well, that's because Sucrose just use her E a lot, or her elemental skill a lot, so she gains a lot of her energy back. Lisa gained a fair bit back. Again, I wish I just had something a little more bulky to beat up that wasn't Child. You know what, let's try a flower, actually. Let's try a big flower. You know, I wouldn't be surprised at this point if that was actually, like, the lore. See, there's something over here I can fight, isn't there? There should be one of those rock monsters. Oh no, it's a flower.
You're in for a little shock.
Animal test 6308.
Come a little closer.
Incoming. Hey!
Oh, might as well just use this.
Don't flip.
I don't know how to feel about this team. I feel like I betrayed Noel and Fischl by replacing them with Sucrose and Lisa.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Stand clear. My
And
research
Sucrose just died.
has failed.
Sucrose, never do that again.
Hey! Absorption test.
Oh my gosh, just
Let
get...
me weave you a verse.
Ah. I'm not used to controller.
Speed up. Hey!
Well, that was a mess. I could also try against the Ice Flower. No, there is a Rune Guardian up ahead. I could just get all my energy ready before that. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Somehow feel better and worse at the same time. Well, hello, Demon Zuri. I don't know how to respond to that, but I do hope you feel better and not worse soon.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Yeah, that's so weird. You feel better and worse at the same time. Oh, you're... Oh, okay. That's so weird.
Let's spark.
Swirl. Mark animal test 63 absorption test. Income.
Oh my gosh, I messed this up.
Ring cutter. Speed up. Nowhere to hide.
Head cold's gone, but you're falling asleep a lot and it hurts looking when there's sunlight.
Yeah, let's go on a big adventure. I can't wait any longer. I'll take care of it.
Demons are yeah, demons are. I completely agree with you. Your body, for some reason, cannot decide.
Leo's really got a lot going for him. La la la. Da da da.
Your body's essentially playing ping pong, which is really fucking weird. Like, yeah, you want to be in here, but you're also gonna die in here. But also, you kind of want to be in here. Oh, apparently Pivot's mad about something. Give me a second. Pivot's mad about something. I'm not talking to Pivot for the rest of the day. .4D ping pong, but the ball's complete every time it touches something. Pivot who? I need rice? No, but I need shrimp meat. Do you? What do you sell? I'd like to buy a snack. Demon Zuri's body is being the weirdest kind of, like, protector. Oh, hey, we kind of need to live, so I'm gonna do this, but also, like, I'm gonna make it so everything else is extremely hard for no good reason. Ah, yes, the T-pose run, but of course. Might as well buy some egg.
Tasty chop suey.
Try something new and don't want
You only have cold Demon Zeri. What the actual hell? What the fuck is your immune system right now? Oh, you guys couldn't hear that lightning bolt right now. Yeah, like there's just a loud one that just went off. I'm glad none of the power went off. But yeah, if stream ends early, you know why.
Oh, hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I
I
can
mean, there's
help
not much you
with?
have to know about this game. You just have to know it causes a lot of people to cry. My stomach just is in pain at random points. Like it'll like growl a bit and then just bam, like it feels like I'm having cramps.
We wanted to ask,
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Yeah, it's always small. Let me guess, it's actually 80. It's 80% success.
Incredibly small. Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days, but to my surprise, my journey didn't. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
I should probably attempt eating something, but I don't want to know how my body. Yeah,
What
that's a dangerous
horrible
game you're gonna
journey.
play.
And you set off knowing how dangerous?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and
Kanjo commit.
along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long, what I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason, you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation.
Except for
needed.
Beto.
But
Bido.
if you really are
Bida
set
bida
on going,
bibo.
there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request
Because
like
we're
this?
armed. We're also this whole area owes us.
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beto, Then
That
the
won't be
hardest part
hard.
will be out of the way. The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Oh, I've already done something. I've already okay, yeah, I've already been on that
Nothing
ship.
to lose. Let's go find Captain Beto.
Well, anything technically, what's the word? Like a soup or something, I think would be light, or anything like not too solid. I know you're asking cereal or toast. Yeah, both of those would be decent options to start with. Like nothing too complicated for your body to digest. I guess cereal will fall with components, but still, it is considered light still.
Race you.
Oatmeal, I think, is also considered light. Yep.
I wonder what's going on up there.
Ado, I'm home.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
Well, what you gonna do about it, huh, Beto?
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
That's right, they are a thing.
Hey, the name's not Floating Thing. It's Paimon.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
I hope that we get some like, there's, like, we get all the elements or whatever, but also, like, we get stars as an ability. Like, I want the ability of the galaxy. And, like, don't make it so I can just use all, well, pick and choose whatever elemental skill I want to use. Make it an actual separate thing.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am
Oh my gosh.
that it is by
Ajax
not
555555550.
and
Thank
that
you
gives
for
our encounter
following.
meaning.
I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
Oh, the picture? I kind of want to change the noise, the notification
With
noise.
this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Kazu, I'm about to give you a swirly.
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
Thankfully, I don't have a vision.
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can...
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision...
Oh, is that how we're gonna get the thunder ability for ourselves then?
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
The reason it doesn't have a master because the master is dead.
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition
Ah, it's your
tells me
friends.
that while it remains
Your
in
friend
the
that died fighting the
it may
Shogun.
just be possible for someone else to
Lamau.
inherit it.
Yep, and the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's
My
able to
friend just
retain
got
it,
executed in
it's
front of me by the
gotta be
Shogun
exceptional
Poggers.
talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And so, if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You...
Yeah, we're gonna kill God.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament.
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Yeah, Mr. Banjon's right arm. What is it? Your right arm is throbbing because you feel an evil presence nearby? You Tunevio ass-looking wannabe? Fuck you.
Go on,
Fuck you.
get your... I've already fixed...
Bet he thinks he's part of the Shinigami. Dead ass motherfucking. I don't know why I'm getting so pissed at Kazuha for. Every bone in my body tells me it's the right thing to do. Crab! I got the crab, I got the crab. Wait, I just passed the sun crab. I need that. No running away, Mr. Krabs. You belong to me now. Remember, this is a dangerous spot to be in. Where are the room guards? I guess they're just not here.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned for... Hello?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, we heard of...
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit.
Uh-huh.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years.
Of course you're gonna eat
Plenty of
it.
competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a... I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to...
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Come on, we go against more. I think we've gone against the small militia of treasure hoarders at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
I don't hate you. I still hate Kaza though, but I don't hate you. Treasure hoarders.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat, but this tournament is more than just a chance to put
Exactly. With a vision,
This master of yours must be...
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself.
Ah, he's doing telepathy right now. He's talking right into my brain. That takes guts, kid. There's a lot of things you don't want to see in there.
He's got to be a grand master.
Like my
or
mother's
something.
cooking. You
He's
don't want to.
created
You don't want
many
to.
different
You don't want to
styles of
live
kung
that.
fu.
You don't want to see that.
Countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique.
Forced to
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
No, he just knows when he can't fight.
For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attack.
one time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting
Are
a
they
finger.
making fun of psychics?
It sure is.
Or whatever those
but it's
fighters-
extremely
whatever those
difficult to
fighters are
cultivate
called.
This ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon...
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here.
I think they're making
There's
fun
no
of
time
those
to
like
waste.
psychic
If
fighters.
you want face-to-face training, you've got to show your sincere...
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master...
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try.
That is
If
right.
it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick your choice.
See you in the...
Well, one of them is Klee. That's an easy one because she's literally right there. Oh no! Oh no! Almost fell into the world. You look like a pushover. I'm gonna push you
Hey,
over. You got
youngster.
that?
Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
See, you calling me youngster already makes me gonna put you in the grave.
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
Foolishness, Dante, foolishness.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the
You want to become a
puzzle that is
hero?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks.
Okay, everything you told me I don't hate you for.
I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person, though of course, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf.
No one here is an actual fighter.
I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood.
I want it to be that he actually is this good. Like, it's not because of his parents were like, hey, you know, let him be successful. Or like I want it to be actually of his own volition that he's this successful. Like, here in the tournament, he's going to get his ass handed to him. It's like, well, I guess there's something I can now work on. Don't do the cheap thing where it's like, no, like, everything he said has just been bullshit. No, let it actually be real. And like, no, it is actually his own efforts that made this work. But anyways. Like, there's no one here that actually seems like a real fighter. Like, most of the people who have visions, who are fighters, like, they don't really need their visions to break some skulls. Like, Kaching even thought about destroying the vision. Because she thought it was, like, humiliation from the gods saying, it's like, oh, in order to actually have real power, you need our blessing to do so. But, like, she can still do enough without it.
Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric stuff. I seem to have gained another Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine.
Alright, get out of this conversation. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna actually do this quest right now, and I'm gonna bash some skulls in.
We're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Yeah, Paimon.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Which is the sad part. Let me just actually equip Sydney with... I should still have her on her physical set. Yeah, she's gonna destroy today. $118 physical damage.
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up.
Even she's like, okay, whatever.
Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though?
No, technicalities. Which are the best kind of corrects.
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have a vision technically.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself...
No, check me. I don't want any bullshit like, oh, they just summoned wind out of their hands. They have a vision. It's like, no, check me. I don't have one.
It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make... So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I've saved a Valen. I've saved a dragon.
Put that down. And also defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Whoa.
Might as well
That smug look I have. Oh, I like that.
I wonder if it's too late.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track. Right. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
No.
To
I
win the
want a
tournament,
free. I want
claim the grand
a
prize,
cruise, an
namely
all expense
a vision.
paid cruise to Inazuma.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because
There's another prize too.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time.
But why would anyone want to?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto and it. Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for.
I just
being here.
told you.
The
Inazuma.
qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be all right.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Not a problem.
Okay. So let's make this real quick. So hopefully you actually did need to have Traveler leveled up. I think most of her artifacts should be... Yeah, she should be more than fine. If anything, I just need to get this up. So you can get another 6 crit rate, which is good. And she'll be at that golden, whatever golden ratio. That's right, I'm standing on the treasure because I am the
You're
treasure.
raring to go. Good. Then please.
Our next competitor is seen by many as
Almost
the favorite
perfect.
to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
I just did 6,000.
Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we
Their
know,
defenses must have
let's
been
go
really
see
low to make
Beto.
this easy.
She'll probably have something to say to us.
No, she's just mad at this point, I'm guessing.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite.
Let me guess, you're also betting on me winning.
So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show, so come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
Yeah, Kazuha, use your words before I fucking smack you.
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them... Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are... So, I'm putting you...
Huh? But we only just started the qual.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade...
Beto, I appreciate your style. You understand to cut the bullshit.
Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair,
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you...
Is it Tiger Style,
Finally
man?
here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
Hey, Beto.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament.
Man, I sure do
I
love
have
this
not
tournament
seen you
arc.
so your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior.
Please let it be like Just like one of the characters we
You
know.
may well be stronger
That,
than him,
like one of the
but it
Vision
should not
characters.
give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push
Kazuo, we
through the
both know
storm
this isn't a
that
real
lies ahead.
test of my
Alright,
skills.
that's enough chit chat for now. The audience is waiting.
I am melee certified. Do you see this, Kazuo? Do you see this? I'm sprinting, but I'm not going anywhere. Just barely to the right. Get your shit together, Kazuo.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become
D-Luke?
the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but
Relax. My girl's at the top of her
don't worry.
Oh.
Last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize.
I didn't even let him finish his dialogue.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment, if you had a vision, you'd...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. But mine? I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have...
I like you, Wrong Sheep. I like you.
I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't...
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome.
Wrong Sheep, please become a playable character and just be our first, like, brawler. Our first fist fighter.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be strong.
Oh, Wrong Sheep. You absolutely beautiful man.
Do you know who else made it into the finals?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick, so don't get too cocky.
Wrong Sheep. Oh, God.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Better not be. You didn't learn anything, did you?
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge? Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to...
Oh, alright then.
Thanks,
Sorry if I'm skipping down and don't get to hear their voices.
We still haven't
But
got
I don't
any
care.
useful information yet. Maybe we can go...
Is it Kazuo? Kazuo
You've
Uchinibyo?
an outstanding performance.
I oughta
Truly
punch you.
commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your
You
opponent.
have a punchable
In
face.
fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their
Wrong,
style.
she deserved better.
As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal. I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound—
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial
I am both a
traditions.
scholar and
On the
a
straggling path
practitioner of the
wandering
blade.
samurai,
While
is
you
there
were
harm
saving
acquiring
leeway
a
with your swordsman
surplus
skill,
skill?
I was studying the blade. While you were saving continents from evil forces, I was studying the blade. And now that you seek passage to Inazuma, you seek my help?
I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from—
Hang on. Don't you think you're
Gathering intelligence is an essential. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just
I'm
bravery
gonna
alone.
pile drive you, kid.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I— Come with me.
You're wasting my time.
Now that we're alone, you are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element.
Paimon knew that you were hinting—
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental ability— If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental— When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. It is things of this nature that I also—
As crazy as all that sounds—
My humble abilities are negligible compared— To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us, big—
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in—
Aw, it's nothing really. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened. Honestly, even Paimon—
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the— However, I still wish to have the honor of— Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then. Oh, pay no attention to—
There we go. There's the normal damage I'm used to.
No, my sword! Let me read you a verse.
Let's dance.
I'm the frying pan, eat this!
You like that, Kazuha?
Your skills in battle are truly Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponent. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak— Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you. The world is a truly mysterious—
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are—
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am willing to answer any questions you may have. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is
If
currently
any of you are
underway
interested in the story,
Visions are
I
a gift
apologize.
bestowed by the divine. People that
But
have
this
accepted
man
this
talks
gift
too
are now
much.
having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes
Yeah,
in
Demon Zuri's okay.
circumstances that leave their
See?
original
He says he
recipients
knows his voice
dead.
actor.
In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria? Or not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the ride and show.
She sounds less like an Archon and...
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what it goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your magic.
Exactly, Heavy Man. I'm just here to do it.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we very well.
Is it Beto?
Why isn't he? Never mind. We can start. Everyone, listen up. We've reached the clock. We've seen many Now, I'd like. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even for.
Wow!
I'm sure everyone. But today's final. As for our other combatant. Come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies. Everyone, just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he does.
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, perhaps we should traveler.
Did he steal the prize?
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did someone...
We don't know when it was. I never thought.
No need to worry. Even the craft. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility.
Well, if you insist.
Abercorn?
I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on...
Come with me. I can...
Am I allowed to check something? I think I have to go to the archives. They're not one on characters? Character archive. And then we go to him. His voice is Mark Witten. And this should be that one D&D guy. Keith Silverstein. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was him. I thought it was that one D&D dude. Yep.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
No, I will not stand back, Kazuo. I do not need someone unreliable to take up the activity of slaughtering the foes in front of me.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught—
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me!
No, bud, because you don't have a strong enough
This has
will.
nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a... Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, in other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria.
You...
But most disappointing of all is that it appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing...
Aha! So
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put... I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow...
Hand over the
all
vision.
I went through to get it? I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear fine. But you'd better mean it.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing...
Huh?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot...
Whoa, we don't need to...
Yes, we do, Paimon!
I never... If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
What are you trying to do? Just a temporary setback.
Alright, we're breaking your arms.
No! Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still, put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you.
No need for that.
Bye, bitch.
Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just... When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength...
Except he wasn't strong, though. He wasn't strong-willed
I
at
thought
all.
It may be an opportunity for him to... But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were from the moment he stole the vision. I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a masterless... After seeing you command multiple... Come, why don't you give it a try? I see. So, no matter. This was expected. I suppose...
Yeah, what's...
The story begins with an old friend.
And it ends with a shogun.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power.
Well, that's what Kachin can do, though.
But he replied, There must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still
Also,
retaining
Pivot,
the
I'm not
warrior
ignoring
way
you.
in my heart.
See, I just acknowledged you.
Kazuha.
Also, how dare you make such a ruckus during a cutscene? I ought to ban you.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
You see that? I acknowledge Pivot. But what does he do? He starts ignoring me now. This is the last time I acknowledge Pivot. Here I am. Doing what he wants. What do I get? Nothing. He's gonna make some excuse like, I was working! Oh my gosh. Absolute bullshit. I need to be here in between a specific time. Now we're just waiting. They're pointing at each other. What, did I break the quest or something? The illuminated beast of the sea clouds. So I need to do this quest. You motherfucker. Okay. I was working, you dork. Rikku, why do all of a sudden hear the Batman theme from the 60s? It's all these specific demons area. I know, because Pivot's a basic bitch. And excuses never change. You know what? He's never bought me dinner. He's never bought me dinner. Everyone points and laugh at Pivot.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person.
Points and laughs at Pivot.
So frustrating.
Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries.
You're her servants. Get over it.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left.
Well, I'll be next Tuesday.
She's
The reason I didn't do it this
secretary
week
of
was
the
because my
UAPC.
brother was still on
We've
vacation.
only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liu, they commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual...
Is that so?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty and she couldn't possibly be using her mission as...
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus.
It's because of this. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu,
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to.
Speaking of Julian Karst, Traveler,
Of course,
That's good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? We're saved.
it's about time she...
no, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
Alright, I'm able to do the other quest now.
Visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in... We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
Oh, I can actually do it now, thank goodness. Just to start that... I just had to start that quest. Alright, whatever. Don't you worry, Demons Are Movie Night will be back next Tuesday, and we won't watch a movie as per tradition with Movie Night. I was nervous showing the edit and edit tier list because I was like, man, I wonder if people find this entertaining. And then like 10 minutes after 10 minutes in the video, I was like, yeah, I think people are starting to get a kick out of this because that's when the real bullshit started to happen. That's where we really started to have some fun analysis. It's still one of my favorite videos. Depends. How often have you used a Moonlight Greatsword in your builds? If you've used it more than a couple of times, I'd say just try a pure mage build and see how that works. Otherwise, if you haven't used the Moonlight Greatsword often, put points into it. Because I know that when I go back into Bloodborne, I'm making a build specifically to wield the Moonlight Greatsword.
If you're looking for the captain, it seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning.
The one who stole the vision was originally. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match. In which case, the crux.
Huh? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he.
Paimon thought we'd win.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you've used the Moonlight Greatsword in other games a lot, might as well just try a pure mage build in this game, because the Moonlight Greatsword doesn't really change. The thing is, I would stream it, but I don't have a capture card. That's the only thing. Otherwise, I definitely play it. The only thing is, here, let me do this. So where I'm looking right now in my model, this is where like my face would be. So when you see me look this way, I'm looking at chat. But when you see me look to your right, that's where I'd be looking for on the TV. So then I'd have to go like this to, and I wouldn't mind. Just know that it wouldn't look natural, but like I'd be looking at the big TV that's right to the right of me. Yeah, no, I would not mind it. Just know I wouldn't do a typical playthrough. I would do the skip that people thought was patched out, but was in reality not actually patched. It just had to do a different way.
In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
I would love to play it. Like, I like Bloodborne is so good, but oh, actually, we may not even have to worry about a capture card. There's rumors that Bloodborne might actually come out on PC. It's just a rumor, though. Just a rumor. But if that were the case, yeah, I'm playing it.
Hold on a second. You're saying...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form good, suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some in the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Paimon believes you...
Thank you. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that
I hope that when we get to Inazuma, that's the start of the actual adventure. Yeah, like, again, if I do play Bloodborne, yeah, so if you've done the Moonlight Greatsword in other games, might as well just do a pure mage in this one. Yeah. I'm gonna wait to see if those rumors are true, and we'll play Bloodborne on the channel, and I will do a Moonlight Greatsword, because it's just like with Fallout. I have never done a plasma, like an energy weapons build whenever I play Fallout. It's always been like what's the word? It's always been like a normal guns and melee weapon, mainly melee weapons for the shish kebab. It's only in the playthrough I've done for this that I've actually gone into heavy laser weapons. And because I haven't done any like what is it? What console codes or console commands or whatever. Like, everything feels like a lot more well-earned. Will I ever go to Fallout New Vegas again? Maybe. For some reason, whenever I play that game, it makes me feel sick. Maybe it's the FOV or something. I don't know. Field of view. Yeah, no. I think it is arcane. So I will have access to spells. But the Moonlight Greatsword's ability in Bloodborne already takes bullets. So maybe I'll just get one or two utility spells, and then just mainly rely on the Moonlight Greatsword's beam attacks. How are we doing? We're up to 105. We're up to 110 summons around there. 111 actually, if I think about it more properly. The old menace scholar Damien. I think I had to use him when I fought Ludwig. Because I have played it before. Yeah, I have 111. My math was right. And I already have 40 in the bank. Let me check what the soft pity is. Let me check details. $90 attempts. Okay. So it is 180 I need to get to. So I need another 30. Yeah, I'll need a lot of strength and arcane. And I think mostly I'll be I'll not two-handing the greatsword. I don't think I'll be using my gun much. But if I do use the gun, I'll be using the one that scales off arcane like crazy. You can summon for yeah, you can summon someone for the one for Ludwig. I don't remember who though. I think I messed up my words earlier. But yeah, I was talking about Rom's fight. No, no, I'm not gonna use Ludwig's Holy Blade. I'm not gonna use Holy Blade. I think I'm just gonna use one of the starting weapons and just bum rush it. Or if I'm feeling cheeky, I'll do what I did my first playthrough of Bloodborne, where I do the skip to Cayman or what is it, Cayman's Castle, and fight the old king at a low level. Because in that fight, it's mainly just parrying. And like I remember, I was bashing my head against that boss for a while, and like it forced me to get good at parrying. So that's what ended up happening. I leveled up a bit, and then I just like started parrying him, but I was still well under the level I need to be to kill him. And I do that just to do it. Yeah, Canehurst. Thank you, Canehurst Castle. Let me check history real quick. How many summons do I have? Oh, I actually have more than I thought. Give me a second. I only need 20 more summons to guarantee get Ayako. So that's easy actually. Because I still have a week of the Primo Gem thing. I've done all my daily commissions, but also, if I remember correctly, yeah, I have some crystals. That's 5 summons right there. Because it's a 1-for-1 transfer or trade or whatever. So let me check this real quick. So I get 150 every day. So divides on 160 plus 5. And then plus another 5 because during the summons I'm going to get enough to redeem more special summons. Buy one right now if I wanted to. And then I have to remember that I still haven't bought the battle pass. That's like 2 right there. And that's another 4. Yeah, I'm already set. I have everything I need to get Ayako. Pairing is interesting, but I think I like it more than typical Dark Souls parrying. I think I like Bloodborne's more. Father Gascoigne is... I like him. He's so aggressive for a first boss. It's nice. Like, I love how much of a wall he is. Oh, yeah, that's right. I still need to do this event. Let's check out what that event is. Alright, I'll probably do more of this later tonight. Okay. I'm gonna head out. I need to do some shopping. I gotta get some water. I gotta pick up some juice, and I gotta go eat. Oh, sorry for that. I had to stretch. Ah. Yeah. I will be back Monday. We're gonna do Lisa. In all honesty, we should be able to finish it for the next stream or two. The only thing I'm gonna do off screen is just leveling up the characters. So I'm just gonna get everyone that I think I want leveled up to at least like level 25, and then we're just gonna go through the game. Shadows of Yharnam. Oh, like those three like snake people? Is that the Shadows of Yharnam? One like the ones like with the katana and the torch, and like I think they have a few different weapons actually. Yeah, them. I think I've seen a few people reverse gank them as part of a glitch, and it's like really interesting because like I think their AI doesn't load properly. Yeah, whatever the third one has. It might be a mace, I think, if I remember correctly. They have a mace. But yeah. Let's hope Bloodborne actually comes out on PC. If not, I can just get a capture card. Maybe I'll open a donation link to get that ready. Yeah, NPC summons. Yeah. I know. Oh, you're talking about... Oh, you're gank... Okay. You don't mean you accidentally... Okay, yeah. So when I think of gank, I think like you surprise them or you back attack them, essentially, you know? You come from where they don't expect and bam, you just hit them for everything you got. Like a typical gank. No, you're just talking about it was a 3v3, essentially. Because I know I've seen people just come in from ways they shouldn't, and it's just hilarious. The Shadows of Yharnam never saw it coming. Yeah, let's hope Bloodborne comes out on PC. If not, I'll open up some donations to get a capture card. And that'll be that. The Hunter at Grand Cathedral. Yeah, that'll be it for me. Demon Zuri, if you're still here, I hope whatever is afflicting you, I hope it gets better. Like, what you're going through is really bizarre. And I hope your body just kind of mellows out and just learns, like, just tells you what it actually needs instead of playing these games with you. But yeah. Thank you all for coming. I'll be back Monday. Hopefully we finish Lisa in 2 streams, and then we just move on to whatever's next. But yeah. Just know, when Ike comes out, that's all I'm going to stream for the week. And it might be a very long stream. So yeah. Look forward to that. That'll be like in 2 weeks. But other than that, have a good weekend. Demon Zuri, I hope you feel better. And everyone stay safe, be healthy, and, you know, just have a good time. Other than that, head out. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.